Hello, kids. Today I am going to tell you a story about the greedy hen. Once upon a time, there were two hens named Gray and Yellow. Both hens were mothers with lots of little chicks to care for. Every day, they wandered around the fields, searching for food to feed their hungry chicks. They were good friends, but they were very different in the way they thought about things. One morning, as they were scratching the ground for food, Yellow spotted something shiny in the distance. She hurried over and saw a big bag hidden under a bush. When she opened it, she gasped. Inside the bag were beautiful, sparkling gems, red, blue, green, and yellow. "Oh my goodness! Look at all these gems!" Yellow cried, her eyes wide with excitement. "These are so shiny and precious. I'm going to take them home and keep them." Gray looked at the gems, and then at her friend. "But Yellow, what about our chicks? They're hungry. We need to find grains to feed them." Yellow was too busy admiring the gems to listen. "The gems are so much more exciting. I'm keeping them, Gray. You go look for food for your chicks, and I'll go home with my treasure." Gray felt a little worried. "But Yellow, we can't eat gems. We still need food for our little ones. Please, think about it." But Yellow didn't listen. She was already imagining what she could do with all the shiny gems. "I'll be fine. I'll take care of the gems. You go find food." Gray, though worried, decided to focus on her chicks. "All right, Yellow, but please, don't forget about feeding your chicks." So Yellow took the bag of gems and hurried home. Gray turned and went the other way, looking for grains for her chicks. Gray searched the fields for a long time. She scratched and pecked the ground, and finally, she found a big patch of grains. She gathered as much as she could and made her way back to her nest. When she got home, her chicks were waiting eagerly, chirping with hunger. Gray shared the grains with her chicks, and they ate happily together. Meanwhile, Yellow had reached her house, still holding the bag of gems. She put the gems down and smiled, but then her stomach grumbled. She looked around. Her chicks were chirping too, but they weren't eating anything. That's when Yellow realized she had forgotten to find food for her little ones. The gems were beautiful, but they couldn't feed her chicks. Yellow felt sad and a little guilty. She had let her love for the gems make her forget what was really important. At that moment, Yellow understood that her chicks needed food more than anything else. She quickly went outside to look for grains, but by then, it was getting late, and there wasn't much food left. Her chicks were still hungry. When Gray came by to visit Yellow later, she noticed that her friend seemed sad. "What happened, Yellow?" she asked. Yellow sighed. "I was so excited about the gems that I forgot to feed my chicks. Now, they're still hungry." Gray smiled kindly and said, "Don't worry, Yellow. We all make mistakes. But from now on, let's remember that our chicks need us first. Gems are nice, but love and care for our families are more important." Yellow nodded, realizing the truth in Gray's words. From then on, Yellow always made sure to gather food for her chicks before thinking about anything else. And so, both hens learned the importance of caring for their families, no matter how shiny the treasure might be, and they all lived happily ever after. So kids, that's all for today. If you like our story, please subscribe or press the bell icon. See you next time with another story.